You too.
So we're back this week and we have something really exciting to talk about.
Ooh.
I think an email's already gone out about this, but it's worth bringing up again. We have a couple of machines that have some really great prices and you get a lot of cool gifts with it.
Ooh.
Do you like free?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I know I love free.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing like free.
Free's the best.
It is the best. And the two machines I'm going to talk to you about, the package is a little bit different on what the free gifts are. So I'm going to talk to you first about the Baby Lock Altair.
Okay.
Wonderful machine, but let me show you what the free gifts are that come with it.
Okay.
You're going to get a Floriani thread set.
Ooh.
You're going to get a pack of the Class A needles.
Nice.
You're going to get the Baby Lock Stabilizer Basic Kit.
Nice.
You're going to get the Altair Inspiration Guide.
I love those.
You also would get the Love of Sewing membership for it, which
Okay.
is awesome. That's classes and service
Absolutely.
and parts. You also will get the trolley that this would fit into and an OESD special edition. It's an $1,800 value of free.
Nice.
I mean, isn't that amazing?
That's incredible.
It is incredible. Let me show you the machine.
Okay.
Okay. Right over here is the Altair. And the Altair is the one that's just the step below the Solaris Vision. It has a 9.5 by 14 inch hoop that it can use, which
Okay.
is really big. And this one's going to be a little bit different in that rather than having the camera that can scan things for you, this one can get information into it just by using the app that's available for it, which
Okay.
that app is free. Of course, remember, machines have 3 different sections to them. Sewing, embroidery, and IQ Designer. Sewing, of course, you're going to get to do all sorts of wonderful sewing. This one's a nice one because you can leave the embroidery arm on the machine and it just
Nice.
moves it out of the way so that you can do your sewing, or you can switch it out to the accessory tray that's on here or an extension table. And so you have all of your great sewing features in here. With the ease of free motion, mirror imaging, you can change to twin needle, you can build your patterns, you have all the little extras of making your presser foot be auto up down, you can make it so it can automatically cut and back stitch for you.
Nice.
It's like a dream come true.
I love it.
If you're really ready to move past your sewing and you want to do embroidery, of course, we have all sorts of great embroidery designs that are built into this machine. You have all these different categories, plus you have more tabs over here. So if I go into this tab, I've got more. I've got all sorts of fonts, large fonts, shapes, and sewing stitches, giant buttonholes.
I love that.
All sorts of fun stuff. Let's go back to the exclusives and let me just show you some of my favorites. Are the ones in the kids corner. I mean, who doesn't want an adorable
Oh
unicorn?
my goodness.
Isn't it cute?
He's so cute.
And one of my favorite things about these machines is the ability to resize things. Just show you real quick, if you hit the size button, that button will let it go up 20% or down 10%. So let me show you that. So that's up 20 and down 10.
Okay.
But you see this one? We touched that one. That one is a recalculating stitches, so it returns it back to its original size.
Okay.
Now, if I go down, it will recalculate how many stitches, and it's going to go down 60%. So if I have maybe a small area I need to stitch that unicorn, or maybe I need like the biggest, cutest unicorn I can find. Look how big that is.
Oh my goodness.
Bigger, 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 bigger. Oh my gosh.
Well, looks like your hoop's going to limit you there, and not
It's-
even the
I
resizing.
think it got limited by the hoop, and it looks
awesome.
and it still looks perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I imagine that stitch recalculation keeps you from having like gaps in between if you resize too much.
Correct. Think of it this way: if you had the same amount of stitches in this kind of an area and you made it really small, but you didn't take any stitches out, it would be bulletproof embroidery.
Yeah.
Which I guess that's a thing, but not it. You'll break your needle doing that.
Yeah.
And if you take something that's this size, but you made it bigger and you didn't add stitches, it would be real sparse and it wouldn't look very good.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's just kind of a highlight of that. Let me show you something about IQ Designer.
Okay.
IQ Designer is on here so that you can either create your own designs in here from shapes that are built into the machine, or if I wanted to be able to bring my own artwork in, this is Wi-Fi connected. Okay,
Okay.
so if I look at my Wi-Fi here, I can see that I am on the Wi-Fi that I have here in the store called Baby Lock. I just have to make sure my phone is on the same Wi-Fi. So when you're at home, it's the same kind of concept.
Got it.
What we're going to do here is I'm going to go to my photos. I have a picture here,
Okay.
and I want to use that photo to be able to send it over to the machine and be able to stitch on that.
Got it.
So I'm going to go over here to the app. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to the positioning app. Let it wake up, and I am selecting an image to create a design. And so I have that image right there, and I want that selection, and it says send to the machine.
Okay.
So I'm going to send it to the machine. And it says it was sent to IQ Designer. So I'm going to say okay to that. Now, when I come up here and I go into the line design, I'm going to go to Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I'm going to touch the one at the top. There's my design. Set it on there. I can crop in, do whatever I need to. I can change my gray detection on it. I'm just going to let it do its thing. I'm going to actually change the gray detection a little bit more because I want a little more bold. I'm going to set it. And all I have to do to make this, you see how it ghosts in the background? If I don't want that ghosting, I can make that disappear. So you just see the lines. And now I'm going to tell it I want it to be a satin stitch.
Okay.
And I'm going to turn it red. I think you'll be able to see it better.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say I want all of my lines to be a satin stitch. Once I've touched all of them and it's ready to go, all I have to do, when there's a couple right there I didn't touch, hit next. And I'm going to chain all of that together and say I want it to be just a little bit wider. Set it, preview it, say okay. I'm ready to stitch.
Well, that was too easy.
Wasn't that too easy? This is the Altair. It is, like I said, not the top of the line, but it's the one that's just below the Solaris Vision as far as having hoop size. Look at this giant hoop here. This is the 9.5 by 14. Remember I told you that you get some OESD special designs? I'd love to tell you I know what's in that special edition, but I really don't. But one of the new designs that OESD just came out with,
Oh, my
classic
goodness.
Pooh.
Too
We
cute.
stitched a few out. Say, Ashley, what do you think Pooh is doing here?
Oh, probably eating honey.
Oh, he's probably eating for honey, but I think he's actually looking for a great deal
Oh, there you go.
at the bottom of the honey pot, and I've got one right behind me. It's the Altair. Remember, you get this great inspiration guide that is written by the Baby Lock educator. So if you need to know exactly how to use the different steps on the machine, not just a general idea, you can go through here and explore all of those things, so that how to link characters together, how to understand IQ Designer. There's so many great features in this book. So that's something that comes as one of the free gifts with it. So we have, this is a special, it's on a new low price, so be sure to check that out. I think what did we say that was? I forgot already. It's been regularly $12,999, and it is now $7,999.
Wow.
That is like a whole $1,000 lower than what we've been advertising it as, and it comes with so much neat free gifts.
Yeah,
Free.
absolutely.
Remember free?
Free.
Free. And the Meridian, it also has that. Can you want to chase me over here?
Sure.
Okay. Meridian, for those of you that maybe you need another embroidery machine, but what you don't need is to also have sewing with it, this is another great option that you can go with. This is the Meridian. It looks very much like the Altair, has the same size hoop, has the same things here, but you'll notice there's only 2 elements to this. What's missing?
Sewing.
Sewing. So you're going to get all the embroidery and all the IQ in here just the same way you did on the Altair. And the free gifts for this one are going to be the thread, I can't turn the page on my notes here. The thread, the OESD signature library, the inspiration guide, the stabilizer, and the love of sewing. So this one doesn't come with the trolley or
The needles.
the needles, but it's still a great special for this one.
Yeah.
We do have a trolley available for it if you're interested in that. And this one has been regularly priced at $8,999. You ready for this, Ashley?
Oh, tell me.
Okay. $5,999 and free gifts with it.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty special.
Maybe I need to get one.
And this is a really, I've had a lot of people decide they just want an embroidery only machine. So this is a really great way to go with that. You get all the fun of embroidery and IQ Designer in this one.
That's great.
One other thing, you want to chase me one more time?
Sure.
Okay, right over this way. I don't know if y'all remember, but we talked about the new design series that Baby Lock has come out with, the design suite. And this is the one that they came out with just recently. And we had those special ordered. We have some in stock now, but now they have the holiday collection number 2 available.
Oh.
So again, if you'd like to pre-order that one for $99, design collection 2 for the holidays.
Nice.
I can't say that I've seen it yet, so I can't tell you what it is, but it's going to be fun. And remember, these are not embroidery designs. They're designs that function inside IQ Designer or in your Palette 11 so that you have more fun with things you can do in IQ Designer.
Got it.
So if you haven't come out to one of the stores, now is the time to do that. Call us at any one of our stores. Remember, we have stores in Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Springfield, Fayetteville, Muskogee, and Humble, Texas. We'd love to hear from you, and we want you to come and enjoy the free gifts and the great savings on 2 of the best machines that we have in the Baby Lock line, the Meridian and the Altair. It was so fun talking to you all. We will be back again next week for New It Too. You all